What is up, guys? Welcome to our fourth tutorial series of our Git tutorial. So yeah, in this tutorial we're going to be learning about Git Commits. If you're new here, hey, hi, how are you doing? Consider subscribing and liking, and if you haven't seen our past tutorial, go ahead and check that out. And yeah, in this tutorial basically we're going to be learning about Git Commits. So what you want to do first is we want to access our last file. So like I said, you'd want to do everything in git bash. Is good to understand basic command line um, as a developer. So we're just gonna uh, enter into our projects directory. So in the last tutorial we named it sample project, right? Yeah, sample project. So as you can see, we are back on our git repository folder. So you guys go ahead and um, change directory into your project, and we're going to learn about git commits. So in our last tutorial we talked about adding files. If you don't know how to add files to your local git repository, I recommend you watch the part 3 of my git tutorial. You're going to learn about that. So in this tutorial we want to commit the change that we did in our last tutorial. So we added a file, and now we want to commit the change. So what is git commit exactly? Git commit is basically used to save the changes to your local git repository. Notice that whatever we're doing here didn't really affect this sample repo that we created in the first or second tutorial, I think. Yeah, second tutorial. We are not gonna touch this place for a while. So what you just need to know that this is the local git repository, while this is the hosted repository. So we are going to do all our developments on the local git repository, and we're not going to touch on the GitHub repo for now. So when we want to commit changes, how will I commit a change? So what you want to do basically is you want to write this git commit. Make sure you write it down. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. Yep, you guys should be able to see this right now. Yeah, git commit, and you're not just gonna click enter just yet. You're gonna write this. So what this is basically saying is it stands for message. So you want to write a message further describing what exactly you changed in the project. It can help you or your teammates to understand how the project works and what exactly is the change that what exactly is the change or changes that you made. So in our last tutorial we created a readme file. So we're just gonna write there created and edited a readme file, which is what we did in the last tutorial. So just want to go ahead and click enter. So if you have never used what is it called git, is gonna ask you to confirm your identity. So to do that we just need to type um, this git config. You guys can see that, right? Global user dot email. So basically it's going to ask you to type the email that you use to register your GitHub or whatever hosted repository provider you're using, but I recommend GitHub, so I'm just going to put that in there. So you guys go ahead and do that real quick. So basically we're just telling Git exactly who we are, so we're just going to type our username too real quick. And obviously our name is developers college, so that's our name. So you guys go ahead and do that. So we go back to our git commits and we put in this. Remember the dash m, it signifies message. You cannot just go ahead and write the message without actually writing your dash m. So like we said, we created and edited a readme file. So you're just going to go ahead and press enter, and you can see that it has already saved the changes that we made. Now that we've understood how to commit a change, there are some few other things that you need to know. Aside from using the dash m, there are some other tags that you can use to further describe your commit. For example, if you made a change to a lot of files and you want to include them, you want to include all of them in your commits, you're going to use another tag. So for example, we have git commits. We put in the a then your message. So I'm noticing that you guys would have noticed the new um uh dash a. So what this dash a is basically means is it's telling Git to include all of the changes that you made and in your in your local repository. So it's telling Git to include all of the change. That's why you need to include the dash a. If you guys want to go ahead and write that down. So there's another one that you need you guys to learn. If you made a mistake in your very last commit and you want to change exactly what you wrote, the very last commit, you there's another tag. It's called amend. The amend tag basically is for changing the very last commit. Because the last time we made a commit, now we wrote created and edited a readme file, and if I wanted to change that, probably that was a mistake. I'm going to use the double dash amend to edit the last message that I wrote in uh, for the last comment where I wrote created and edited a readme file. So pretty much that's what the amend is for, and that's what the dash a two is for. So I'm pretty sure you guys have understood how to commit a change. In the next tutorial, we are going to learn about branches, and we are going to finally learn how to push all our changes to our Git repository, aka the one that we created here. So that's it. That's it. We're gonna finally learn how to um, push our changes to our hosted Git repository. So I'm pretty sure you guys are hyped up about it. If you guys want to know when that video drops, um, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give us a like. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.